People, how we doing out there? First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with gunmetal crystal edge technology screens, and a new company coming up under the FLE-BT. I'm starving, man. I have not had anything to eat all day, and I'm starving. I want to go to the store and I want to get something to eat. Right now I got work to do, so guess what? Can't go eat. So that right there is my black um, long john t-shirt, or what do you want to call it, sweatshirt, t-shirt, what do you want to call it, a long sleeve. And that's to show you that after we got done painting the surface with our technology, if we drape another fabric over top of it, it's not going to match due to the fact that, as I said before, our technology pulls an amazing white level. And we've done this against fabric, we've done this against paints and everything you could possibly name. But just in case if it just pops up, that what happens if we basically have the surface, sorry about that, if we have the surface coated, ouch, tripping over stuff left and right in this place. Hold on for a minute. If we have the surface, we painted already, the surface, and if we take another piece of fabric, are they both going to match? No. Like I said, this pulls up a much higher white level. All right, so let me get my shirt off of here. Heavyweight sweatshirt, or long john, a thermal shirt, or whatever you want to call it. And let's get started. We didn't ask for all that. Fire sticker's having a mind of his own right now. Okay, let's go over here, please. Thank you. There's white levels on our technology. And that's the old piece of fabric that I had shoved down in a box somewhere. And took it outside today, coated it over with our technology to show you exactly how amazing our technology pulls. And I had the shirt laying over the top just to show you that, you know, if we take another fabric, it's not going to match without the technology. We're not just showing you a piece of fabric up here with nothing on it. Of course, you saw the paint on demonstration, but just to show you that it doesn't match any form of black surface. Show you some beautiful white levels. And as you said, very easy application to apply. Not hard to do, not a lot of crazy instructions. Just spray it in, you're done. That's it. Oh shoot, I got music playing in the background. Ooh. And cables and cords. Oh.
With all-day hydration and a weightless feel. Expect more.
And right now we are directly under the commercial lighting for the garage. That's why I don't have the screen sitting on the floor, so that we can get as much light as possible to make contact with the screen. Sorry about the messy environment, but we are in the shop. Shop gets messy. So already we painted an old window, old sheet plywood, painted over a lot of cardboard, some fiberglass plastic in the back, the 4x8. And now we coated over a dirty old piece surface, which is our, was a drop cloth at one point. And turned it into our projection screen setup. As I said, spraying the application on, it's very easy to do. You don't have to really go up and down in a robot formation or side by side. Just paint the surface and that's it. That's pretty much it. Very easy to do, fast and easy. We're going to be doing this demonstration outside too also, if it doesn't rain. So check on it to make sure it doesn't rain. Get outside, do a couple of fast demonstrations. and then get back in. Sitting there like a gentleman, Mr. Taco.
All the rounds. Why did you have so many rounds? You had too many rounds in it. Too many rounds.
Question mark tail. Okay, let's grab some other one. Don't go over there, please. We had this talk already. I don't want your head button to stand. Oh, I'm gonna wash this mess off my hands, put you in the bag. I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm starving. Right back to our hoagie place. Get your tuna fish hoagie. Get myself an Italian hoagie. You'll see my cat slink by because he's not supposed to be in that section. Well, he doesn't touch the stand. Tuna hoagie, no mayo. First hoagie, your hoagie is different. No mayo, a little salt. It's a little bit for you. Taco likes tomatoes. It's tomatoes. We're not. I'm gonna give it. I haven't had a corned beef hoagie in a while. I get corned beef hoagie instead. Corned beef hoagie taco. Yes, taco. A corned beef hoagie. Haven't had it. Okay, so. That long couple days. Jeez. Monday morning, no, Tuesday, no, Monday. Got to paint in a 106-inch screen with 16 ounces to see how far that covers. And I got another spray on application demonstration. I'm gonna be in and out of all different kinds of environments all this summer. Oh, we got the wrong one. We're on a fire stick right now. It's going to be a busy summer.
The good neighbor, State Farm is there. Take some State Farm, everybody.
Play the other one. It's ludicrous. This is freaking ludicrous. Somebody call. I'm gonna get that battery powered sprayer. Man, I can knock out so many screens with that. It's not even funny. A lot of screens. I think that's gonna be used when I recoat the screens in the office building. One for me and one for my buddy, because I got a friend who's gonna be helping me out with it. Just gonna go through there and just knock them out. One coat, easy. Finish and done. Oops, sorry about that, my bad. Doritos. Freaking barbecue Doritos, if you can find them. Should track them things down. Here's one you have the spears. Yes, the spears fun. Time to feed the bears. Time to eat. And so on this side over here, it's up a little bit. That's my 50 lumen running right now. 50 lumen projector doing a slideshow on my glass projection screen. 5,000 lumens hitting the screen right now. Those really don't make a difference whether you got 50 or whether you got 5,000. They all can generate in the environment because of the FLE technology. All right, got a couple of these requests. Asking lights out. Can we please do a lights out demonstration? Oakley dokley. Oh, tripping over stuff here. I'm tired, man. I want to get something to eat. I'm starving.
watching high-quality videos sounds great. This makes us enjoy the screen of our device more. Why high-quality demo videos are the ultimate form of entertainment for people of all ages. In today's fast-paced world, people constantly seek new forms of entertainment to keep them engaged and entertained. From movies and TV shows to social media and online games, there is no shortage of options for people to choose from. However, one form of entertainment that has been gaining immense popularity in recent years is high-quality demo videos. Demo videos are short, engaging videos that showcase a product, service, or idea in an informative and visually appealing manner. These videos are typically created by businesses to promote their products or services, but they have also become a popular form of entertainment for people of all ages. So what is it about high-quality demo videos that make them so appealing to audiences? Let's explore the reasons why people love to watch these videos on their devices. Visual appeal. One of the main reasons why people love to watch high-quality demo videos is their visual appeal. These videos are professionally produced.
I also want to do another demonstration tonight. We're going to do one on the splatter screen. Got a couple of requests on the splatter screen with lights out. So we're going to do one of those too. Completely darken the environment with splatter setup. I'll show you even with the lights out, the white screen won't work. Right, to make sure we cover everything.
Easily follow the information being presented without getting bored or overwhelmed. This makes them a perfect form of entertainment for people who have a short attention span or those who prefer visual content over written material.
We got a nice little portable screen. You can take it anywhere you want now.
In today's digital age, people have access
So
to
this would be
a
great
wide
for
range
taking
of
outside.
devices, such as smartphones, tablets, laptops, and smart TVs. These devices have made it easier than ever for people to consume content on the go. High-quality demo videos are no exception. They are designed to be easily accessible on all devices, making it convenient for people to
Now, the
watch.
cool LED lights you're seeing over there on the desk,
Unlike other forms of
they are
entertainment,
free
movies or TV shows,
for our customers.
require a significant time commitment. Demo videos are short and can be watched in a matter of minutes. This
Sorry,
makes
at the
them
moment this product is not available overseas.
who have busy schedules or those looking for a quick break from their daily routine.
If things go a little different this summer, then maybe we may have it available at the end of the year. I don't know yet. Depends on how things work out. Mr. Chaco? Come on, man. Don't stand right there. Move. Go over to that corner. Go over to that corner.
Informative and engaging. Another reason why people love to watch high-quality videos is that they are informative and engaging. These videos are not just about promoting a product or service, they also provide valuable information to users. Whether it's a new product launch, a tutorial on how to use a service, or an educational video, high-quality demo videos are designed to educate and inform the viewers
big is my wallpaper screen?
This makes them a great source
We'll put it right over there.
who want to learn something
Put it right there.
and have fun at the same time.
I like the lighting on this side. It's much brighter, much brighter. I can't stand the dull areas. It drives me nuts. So if you see me do a video and delete it, it's because it's too dull. It's too dark. I can't do it. Doing the lights out because again, I get the requests all the time. Lights out, lights out, lights out, lights out. Because some people just want to see what it looks like in the dark. Of course, we're going to have in a dedicated theater room for mine. You can do both. You don't have to be stuck in the dark if you don't want to.
Builds trust and credibility.
Hey, what
In today's
are you doing?
where
Seriously,
abundance
then just go over there then. Stop being sneaky.
people have become more cautious
The heck
about
you
the
creeping
products and
for?
services they choose to invest in.
Here, man, answering me back. You know, there, just go over there and lay down. You know, he's up to something. He wants to go chew on that wire. He's got a line there that's connecting the screen so it basically stays nice and tight. And he wants to figure out how it works.
When people watch a relatively
Jeez.
they get a sense of the product or service's quality and value.
Like that employee, like always in the wrong section of the warehouse. What the freak you doing over here? You're not forklift operator. You're not supposed to be over here. Leave that machine alone.
Help build trust with the audience and make them more likely to
One of them.
the product or service being promoted. Entertainment for all ages. One of the best things about high-quality demo videos is that they
Way to go, people. I gotta go eat. I'm going home. Oh, man. You're gonna see Mr. Bird bouncing up in a lot of places. I mean, a lot of places. As a matter of fact, I'm planning to run out another studio just so I can do paint on demonstrations, and I can have my 7-year-old godson with me. He's going to be with me. He's going to be doing a lot of paint on demonstrations for us because it's so easy. A kid can paint it. Not going to give him a paint spray. That's not going to happen. But yeah, he'll go crazy with that. But I'm going to give him a paint roll and all that stuff. So we're going to have some fun with it. He's going to be painting his own projection screen. He's going to have one display in the showroom. I don't know who painted it. That guy over there, he painted it. Man, I just literally thought about something a few minutes ago. Why did I put it on the stand? I could have just stapled it to the wall, right there. Oh, no, man. That would have had to stand in here, all this clutter. Just staple it right to the wall. So much easier. Put my boots back on. So this will be good. I have my own uniform gear, which I'm getting for myself. Have my logos all over it. That way I don't have to worry about jacking up my clothes, because that's what happened a lot when I was doing it at the other places. I was wearing my new clothes in there, I was jacking them up. Had to keep buying new t-shirts, had to keep buying new cargos, because I was messing them up. So this time, get my own gear, put my own logos on it and everything, my own work gear, and if I jack it up, I just jack it up. It's work gear. At the end of the day, who cares? I don't mind if the work pants get some paint on them. That's what they're for. But I'm going to keep the t-shirts fresh. So where's the staple gun at for this thing? Let me see. This off. Okay, did this when I first came in here. That would have been much easier to do. Should have just stapled it to the wall. Just staple it to the wall. Where's the staple gun at? That's nice. Oh, it's right there. Really? Seriously? Alright, whatever. Look at this thing. You guys. We got a stand around here? Oh, we do have one. That's a little bit. There we go. we hit there, what are we hitting from there to there? Oh, let me see. What's this there? Let me see it for a minute. There. Where's the other one I hit at? That post here. So we hit about from here to here. That's where it would hit. If we put it here. Here's another one here. No, no bridge here. It's way on this side. So the second one would be here. So we can just put it right from here to here. I'm gonna do it right from here to here. From there, it would just be much easier. I think we have one on this side too. Yeah. Oops. Not enough pressure for that one. There we go. Oh, you need a chair for that one. Literally could have just hit that from the mirror. Or just let it hang. Let's see. Right. Let's see. There's a mirror here. We can just move the mirror put over there and bring the mirror back anytime we just lay it against it when we're not using it. So that would be a better way to do it. All right, let's do it that way instead. We'll just put the mirror down there. Put it down nice and tight. Let's see how far we're going to hit down. Yeah, that'll work. Where's the staple gun? Never can find it. We need it over there. Yeah. Oh, staples. You can't be kidding me. I don't know if it's for other people. Every time I get down to the very last end of it all, I always run out of staples. Every single time. Every time. Get the last bit of it all. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. It's the part where I tell you about if you're gonna run your own company. Even when you're hungry, you still gotta get the job done. Very cool. Don't have to stand in the way. There we go. I'm happy with it. Could have did a better job stapling it up, but I forgot what I stapled for. We gotta take this thing outside. Oh, my life. Oh, just gonna let it hang. I don't care. We gotta take this outside. I literally gotta be outside with this today. I literally have to be outside with it, and I literally just forgot all about that. Oh man. I'm not worried about ripping. I don't care. It's just a junk screen. It's a piece of raggedy surface. And we coat it. That's all. All right. Leave it at that because I just got to take this off right here. What I'll do later on is basically I'll just put a piece of wood strip across that, bolt that in, and Velcro on the other side. That we can rip it off and take it off at will. That'll make it much easier. But right now, that's what we're just going to do with it. So use it because I got to take it outside anyway. Don't mind the screen ripping and all. Don't care. This is the best one to go right here. That's it. Because I got to take it outside. And I got to staple again against the back of the garage. Let me see. Let me see. And then I got to get skedaddle. I gotta eat. I'm basically like that Snickers commercial. Like, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Because I am not myself when I'm hungry. I'm tired of when I eat. This is a good point. I don't know what it is. I don't care what I eat. Ugh, a bird. And as for the back wall, yeah, it's coated. It was sprayed. I tested just about everything with this stuff. Everything we can get our hands on. Just about everything we get our hands on. Now I'm looking for some rusted metal. That's what I'm looking for next. Something I can find. So there's down the street, they do work on cars and stuff like that. Maybe they got some metal in there they might want to sell. Something rusted, something old, something dirty. Okay, this can stay here right now. This is done. Don't care about that. We're gonna be outside anyway. If it doesn't rain, we'll be outside for that. You too. Aren't you listening to me today? YouTube.
Sure. Here's YouTube.
I already said that the first time. Like, really, seriously? Yeah, I told you my foot. It's going to get to a point that some of this stuff is going to start talking back to you. You're going to be sitting there having an argument with your TV one day. TV's going to be telling you watch too much time. That's it, cutting you off. You'll get to that point sooner or later. What the frick are you talking about? I paid for you. And they're just going to shut off completely and not work anymore because they decided to go on strike.
You're a short guy. You're benefit, buddy.
People want AI intelligence, and that's just what you're going to get. It talks back to you. So at the end of the day, I don't want to work for you. Get that. I feel like AI stands for artificial intelligence, which means it learns. That's where you're teaching it, making it smart. Has anybody ever watched Terminator before? It's funny how that's interesting. It's like how people in Hollywood make these movies because like they know stuff is coming, like stuff that's going to happen. They have this one of those dogs they have. What do they call them? Those dogs, those robot dogs. So they're working on one of the dogs, and the other one's walking around in the background. It literally came in and opened the door, learned to open the door because he thought the other one was in distress because he was being worked on. That's too smart. So you got them now. They can walk around, they can dance, they can jump, they can do everything we could do. 10 times smarter, 10 times faster. So when the first time you see one that the military designs to be a soldier, lights out, people. That's what I love when a guy came and said, you want Skynet? You're going to get Skynet. You're definitely going to get it. You're definitely going to get it. Did you ever look at the, when you look at Terminator, you ever seen those jets that pull off those little tiny, look like drones? There you go. You'd be surprised what Hollywood knows at the end of the day. I remember the first time I saw an automatic shotgun is when I was watching Twins, the assassin who was trying to kill Danny DeVito and Arnold. And he put a clip and cocked it. I was like, what the freak? It was an automatic shotgun. Got him now. I got 2 of them. NK-12s. I got 2 of those babies. Automatic shotgun. But I saw it in Twins first. A lot of stuff you see in movies is like stuff that's going to happen. It's kind of like almost like they're trying to ease you into it. That's why they bring out all these cute little robots, little toys like the drones. Whole lot of toy drones. Everybody got them. Everybody's flying them all over the place, having a ball with them. Now you got to register your drone, and you can't fly them in certain restricted airspaces. You can't have them too high. You can't have them here. You can't have them there. They have to get to know who has them. Yep. I'm just so happy I'll be dead by then. AI intelligence is scary. Very scary. Yeah, I started to talk about in the middle of this demonstration, but you know how I am. The minute I start talking about things that have nothing to do with the screen, it's because we already passed that point. We are. I don't need to sit there and study the screen any longer. It's it. I can just talk about something else because it's already doing what it's designed to do. I should have just stapled it to the wall. We should have been much easier than having to stand all over the place. And I got to trip over that thing to go back and forth. No, just staple this when we're done. And that's just an old piece of fabric. That's basically something I had tucked away in the corner. I use it for a drop cloth when I need to paint. That's it. Convert it to that. Look over here, we got the dirty fabric, dirty piece of plywood, and an old beat up window. And you saw me spray the screen in. We're done. That's it. Okay, get it done. Now, we're going to go in and do on Monday. We're going to do see if we can do 16 ounces for a 106-inch screen. Because this stuff has really good coverage. It has really good coverage. So I'm just curious if I can do 106 inch for 16 ounces. If it does, and we have paint left over to spray, that means we'll have to change our sizes. Or they'd have to bring in a 16 ounce. If that's the case, that means the 20 ounce could probably do 120 inch. But before we can make that statement, we have to paint 120 inch in to make sure. Now what will we do with the 16 ounce? Make it a starter package. Pretty much, that's what it'll probably become. Let's grab something else. Interesting world of AI. Some people just refuse, they just don't want to accept it. That's all. That's why I don't want to go near it. I don't use it for my thumbnails or any of that stuff at all, period. I think it came up on my computer a couple dozen times, asked me if I wanted to basically integrate it in, and I denied it. Because it's lying. I can't stand the, on Facebook, you see people posting foods that are just super unreal. These giant, massive hamburgers and massive fries. It looks disgusting. But they're using AI. I see it all over YouTube. All over YouTube. It's cartoony. That's what it looks like to me. Cartoony. It looks like something like from what's it called? Bio. I play it all the time too. I can't think of the name for it. Some Bioshock. I can't think of the name for it. Biohazard. Yeah, it looks like Biohazard. That's what it looks like. Exactly like Biohazard. It's cartoony. I see people use it all the time. I don't like it. It's disgusting. It's a lie. And then on Amazon, now with these fake projectors now, they got this digital display they put up. They had to actually do a digital display to make it think that you're going to get that image from that projector. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. That's absolutely horrible. You know that projector's not going to give you an image that clean. It's never going to happen. And not even on a white screen, you know that's not going to happen. But you, the consumer, are going to buy it. Hopefully you don't. And some consumers going to see that visual display and going to think, oh, that's what my screen's going to look like. And it's going to come out nothing like it. You know, companies reach too many returns. Amazon basically gets rid of them because they have too many returns and too many complaints against them. They do get rid of them eventually. But then you think about the time and money you wasted. You know, you wasted time on that. Time is something you don't get back. Make sure you do it right the first time. Nothing more upsetting to get everything set up the way you want it. And then you turn around and you find out that it doesn't work. I can't believe they're allowing them to get away with that nonsense. You know what that means at the end of the day? If they're allowing those fake projectors to do like those kind of video demonstrations, like those digital displays, man, that means, man, the gateway is open for any crappy freaking piece of crap. They'll just flow through and give you any kind of lie or any kind of spell. They can even fake a 4K image now. You're just going to do a digital display, sharp, vivid, say it comes in 4K, and you know it's not going to do 4K. You know? You have to remember, for people who already know, like people like me, people have been around for a bit, we're going to see that crap and turn it down. People that are buying projectors for the first time, those are the ones I feel sorry for. I'm buying a projector for the first time. I've been to MS500. I was blessed because, again, it was a lot of those projectors that didn't exist. I would have bought one of those because I wouldn't have known. But if you're looking at projectors that are claiming to do 5,000 and 6,000, you know how big the lamp is for one of those things? There is no way in the world you're fitting that in there. Nope. That's what they're going to start doing, people. Ways to rip you off even more. I told you at the end of the day that these projectors like Valval and iWall and all them, they're going to start coming up with their own projection screens. They're going to charge you all this money for a light gray screen because the projector won't produce on a darker screen. You pay for all this. At the end of the day, they end up with nothing. Bunch of gimmicks. That's all it is. They go to a couple of forum sites. They get people do reviews on the projectors and let them pump it through the roof. Throw it on a Kickstarter. You know, and give a little hype to it. And then keep in mind, everybody's lining each other's pockets. Everybody's letting this stuff slide at the end of the day. People say, what about the look, man, you go to these projector, what do you call them? Venues, what are you going to call them at the end of the day? And you're talking about an ambient light projection screen. So why is the environment where those screens are sitting in just, they're not even well lit? The lights are 21 feet in the air. That's not going to make any contact with the screen. You think about that. Or your ceiling's 21 feet in your home. So if this projector screen is plagued by lights in the ceiling of 21 feet high, what happens when you reach a ceiling light over a distance of 8 to 9 feet? And that's why when you watch promo demonstrations and in regular homes and houses and whatever they're going to be able to screen, it's an ambient light controlled environment. Since everybody's doing it, they're doing it. Hey, your friends jump off a bridge, you jump off a bridge with them, do you? So everybody scratches each other's back. The high-end projection screen companies, they pair up with these projection screens and back and forth. That's what it is. And then you as a consumer, you go buy it, you go home and find out your stuff doesn't work. Because if it did, you would not be contacting us. If your white screen worked perfectly, if you picked up your infinity contrast levels, if you can use your screen in a fully lit environment, you can match any one of our demonstrations, you wouldn't be reaching out to us and we wouldn't be in business. A customer with a Epson LS800. You know how much money that machine costs at the end of the day? Couldn't get it to work. It wouldn't run on a white surface. They lied to him and told him it would work because the projector had all these amazing specifications. You couldn't get it to run. My promo demonstration, 7,000 lumen projector. Can't get it to read. What are you going to do? Spend money for a more expensive projector? Walk through one of those conventions with a shirt that says, tell me anything, because pretty much that's what I'm going to hear. I watched it when I watched iWall. I think I'm pronouncing it right there, projector. They had projectors of screens of 120. The 150 was literally inside of a booth. It had a little ceiling over top of it and black curtains on each side to keep any of the light from basically hitting the screen because it had an easier distance than the other screens because it was much bigger. So why was that sitting in the booth and the other ones weren't? And all the people sitting there behind her with the little tags on, looking at the screen, going, "Ooh, this looks fantastic." No, that screen looks horrible. I literally have more light in here than they had in their booth. That's why when the guy sat there and said, "If you know it all, are you the president?" I ain't got to be the president. Tell me one thing. Give me one screen that can take ours. I'll give you free technology for a year. Give me one screen. And that guy hasn't contacted me back since. The guy who does the demonstration where he has the one window open, the projector, I've talked to him. I've had a conversation with him. That's not a well-lit environment. That little bit of light coming in that window, that's no light in the environment. There's more light in here than this demonstration. I've talked with Diamond, I've talked with Seymour AV, I've talked with a lot of those companies at the end of the day. They're not bothered by it because they're making the money. That's why. They're not bothered by it by having screens that do exactly what we do at the end of the day because they're making the money. Why would they care? That's why they don't care. Only time it becomes a problem, unless we actually land on the same platform they land on, then it becomes a problem. But that's what we're pushing for this year.
Wherever the music takes you, it matters where you stay.
most likely you're going to pay a lot for your surface. Your fixed frame screens, motorized projection screens, you're going to pay a lot for your surface. And if your surface, your motorized projection screen is tension, you're going to pay more for that. If your motorized screen becomes darker on the shade, it becomes even more expensive. It's a dirty old, I don't know what it is, black surface we coated. So you consider the fact that you can turn any surface you want to a high performance projection screen that can even basically overpower a diamond. And it's Screen Innovation feels at the end of the day that I basically flattered them by saying that. All right, let's do a side-by-side demonstration. My contrast Infinity 1 level versus yours. Let's see who comes out on top. I bet you any day of the week that I can pull a contrast level more advanced than yours. And do it with a projector that costs far less. Without ambient controlled environment. Heck, we can go outside. There we go. That's why I told you that all the screens I tested, not one of them has ever taken me to court. And you know why? Because I already know at the end of the day that I'm 100% right on that. You take them to court and you give me that kind of publicity, it'll go bad for you, big time. I take any one of these black screens that I put against any one of those gunmetal screens in a fully lit environment, your screen will, your stock, your company will plummet. We show up in one of those showrooms, we display one of these screens in there. The worst thing they could do is go in that booth and lay their screen against that screen. That's going to happen. That screen's going to turn into almost a white sheet of paper. I've done that on demonstrations. That FLE technology designed to eat sunlight, that stuff will turn your screen into a white sheet of paper. And it costs far less. It doesn't require expensive projectors. It doesn't require calibrating. It doesn't require dark environments. Paint gives the customer the ability to turn anything they want into a screen. You can have a cardboard screen literally take out a $5,000 certified. That's what they're terrified of. Well, I remember having those discussions. Screen paint will never have the ability to compete with a physical screen. Well, we're past that now. All right, people, y'all enjoy y'all Super Bowl, whatever y'all want to do today. Hopefully, if it doesn't rain, we'll be outside with this today because I do want to go outside. Sunday is Lord's Day, so I will not be out. I will not be doing any demonstrations whatsoever. But I will be back on Monday because I do want to paint that surface in with the 16 ounces and see if that covers. If not, we can get a nice little starter package out of that one.
It helps remove odors 3 times better than detergent alone.
It worked.
Right. Starving like Marvin, his little brother Stevie. If you ever heard that line before?
Old Spice, gentlemen.
Oh, come on, let's get on with it. I'm starving. I learned when I'm really hungry like this is don't buy a lot of food, because when you do that, you got all this food left over, you know, wasted money at the end of the day. Just buy what you need, and that's it. Even though my mind's not thinking on that level right now. Thinking like a 2-foot hoagie right now. That's a bad idea because I'm never going to finish it. And somebody come in and say one time, well, why don't you just talk more about projectors and just talk about all this stuff at the end of the day? Well, what else is there? Come on now. We've done all this stuff already before. I mean, once we pass the point, the screen's going to come on. It works with the projector. Colors work, contrast works, white levels work. We do some white levels against that and black paint against it, whatever. There's nothing else to do. But just show it off and just talk about other stuff. I literally do that sometimes in the middle of demonstrations. Like I told you, I'll walk away from the demonstration and go someplace else. I'll explore the environment. I don't really have to be there. The screen doesn't work for it. I don't have to be there to monitor anything. Adjust the lights, none of that stuff. Worrying about the contrast level pops up, who cares? Looking at that, and we're looking at our glass projection screen over there at 50 lumens. So this right here, we're gonna make a table out of all Pico projectors, because I said that's the field I want to get into is Pico projectors. Got to do your research, people. Not just on me. You have to do your research on the industry. You really do. You Really, really do. We have no idea what goes on in the industry. You really don't. I've been in it for years. I mean, for years. And I've studied just about everything. And you just see it. You see so many tricks going on. It's not even funny. There's so much stuff going on. You just don't know. No, we get banned from ABS forums so much because what happens if we go to ABS forums and we display a black technology? What happens? That means everybody making a gray screen paint, they're gone. Anyone that makes certified gunmetal and they brag about their screens at the end of the day, they're gone. Because gunmetal can't compete with an infinity black screen. Ambient light projection demonstrations, ambient light controlled environments, they're gone. What about outside demonstrations, outside forum sites? They're gone also too. Because a white screen can never compete with a black technology outside, virtually impossible. So there's nothing left there either. So what else do we got? So that means the black technology, if it goes in there, it pretty much dominates everything. What about different sites talking about contrast levels on your projector, calibrating? That's all gone too. The screen has an infinity contrast level. Why would you even need to bother with a projector with a 10,000 or 20,000 or 2 million or 10 million to 1 contrast? It's not even required with a black screen. So you see how many waves this technology causes? So no, they can't let me in there. It's virtually impossible. They can't let me in there. They don't want to accept change.
Simply Cheetos Puffs. No artificial colors or flavors.
What about dedicated theater rooms? White screens, silver screens? Well, that comes obsolete underneath this technology right there. What about infinity ceilings? That also becomes obsolete because you can paint the ceiling and convert it to anything you want. Yeah, there you go. The only thing in there would pretty much survive is a white screen. You know why? Because you can convert that into our technology and it's cheap to paint over. That's why. That's why. Well, every time we show up on ABS forums, they banned us. We wanted, and we showed up demonstrations on the FLE technology, sucking in all that sunlight. Yeah, they removed us right from the so we're advertising. We're not advertising, there's nothing on there at all, period. It's just showing the technology. All I put down, screen that takes direct hit from sunlight, and they removed it. Because that's terrifying for them. What are you going to do? Talk about ambient light controlled environment when we have a technology that can eat sunlight? I mean, all those big hit projector gurus over there would be pretty upset if no one's listening to them anymore and they're actually over on our set watching our demonstrations at the end of the day. OLED TVs? Guess what? We can play in that room too also. Gray screen can't play in the OLED section. Neither can gunmetal. You can't go in there either. Our Imperial can't be in there. Doesn't pull an Infinity 1. OLED sees an Infinity 1, a 100% black contrast level. How would a gray screen compete with that? How would a white screen compete with that? How would gunmetal compete with that screen? Can't. They don't require any form of ambient light rejection environments or any ambient controlled environments. They don't have to be in dark environments in order to pull their colors and contrast better. And they can read the Infinity 1. So how would a gray screen, how would a gunmetal, and how would a white screen compete with that? You can't call your ultra short throw projector a TV because, again, it may have the capabilities to become a TV, but without the screen, it's not a TV. It's required. You're going to need it. So how would you compete with the OLED? There you go. So we can go into OLED. We can sit there and go like this. I always have to go in there and say, hey, How come you guys don't have projection screens? Because with the OLEDs, we call it the Stonehenge effect. You know, they got the one screen in the middle and these giant speakers wrapped all around it. I call it the Stonehenge effect. Big sound, small screen. Because they're very expensive to get this big, huge 100-inch OLED. Very expensive to get that thing. So most people have like the 70s and 80s in there. That's what they'll have in there. And they have these giant speakers all wrapped around it. Stonehenge effect. And I go, how come you don't get yourself a big old screen to match that big sound you got over there? And I go, man, we don't want that crap at the end of the day. You gotta be stuck in a dark environment. I don't have to be stuck in a dark environment, OLED. He's right on that 100%. I got a 100% contrast level. I don't care how much money, and they know this. They know this from the door. I don't care how much money you spend on your contrast on your projector. You're never gonna match my OLED. He's right on that 100%. So then we show him the black screen. Our technology. We can read your Infinity 1. We can also pick up insane amount of colors, outstanding white levels, and we can pick up in fully lit environments, the same environment your TV can go. But we can go outside. You're not taking that thing outside, and then on top of that, to make things even much more beautiful, the technology is far less. Try to get yourself a 16:9 full. I'm not talking about formatted. Full 16:9 or a 235.1 at 158 inches. How much money that would cost them at the end of the day? A lot of money. Guess what? Johnny can come in my room and throw a matchbox at my screen and it won't crack and won't have costing me more to repair it than the actual TV I just purchased. There you go. Oh, yours is 8K? Guess what? I can get an 8K projector. We're going down that field. I can get an 8K projector for 10 grand and a screen, again, at 150 or even 200 inches, and it's still far less than what you paid for. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's why people see those TVs sitting out there in the trash. Those who know already from the door. You know why they're sitting out there? Why don't you just get that fixed? It'd be far cheaper. Now you find out it costs more money to repair that thing. And you're talking about this ultra thin screen that has a motherboard attached to the back of it, very little air circulation, and you have it sitting against your wall. And this is the reason why when you come home, and I have people turn on, I actually had to to a friend of mine, turn on the TV, hear sound, but you don't see a picture. And something got fried on your board. And then find out when you call, either your warranty has expired or basically it's going to cost you so much money, you're just better off just buying you another one. Or worse upon worse, you come home and you find a crack in the side of your screen because your kids decided to have a matchbox fight. That's what happened to a friend of mine. Paid about 60 grand for this TV and came home and it was cracked from one end to the next. And he went to go call about it and he said his warranty was expired and the TV would cost much money. He said, you know what, forget it. I'm getting a projection screen. I'm done. Now you have to go through the task of figuring out how you're going to get the projection screen to react like a TV. I'm loving this screen. I'm telling you, I'm loving the screen. Our dirty cloth projection screen. All right, we're past time here. I gotta go eat. Even when I'm hungry, people, and I'm starving to death right now, I still want to tell you more. Just want to keep telling you more. Because there's so much you're supposed to know at the end of the day. Screen here. I love it. Well, we'll have it in the backyard pretty soon. In the back, and we'll do some demonstrations over that. I'm getting me some popcorn. Definitely picking up some popcorn. The cat fur eliminator. We're just gonna go home, relax, and be done. toothbrush. Best thing to happen in the world when you have animals. Because, man, hair gets on everything. Literally everything. I don't like the word black anyway. No offense, Taco, but you shed a lot. Oh, I'm so happy. One of my gamer buddies, she's going to be back once and get back into doing some zombie killing. Man, I swear, trying to find a good crew of people that know how to work together as a team, no running guns, no, I can't stand the people who basically start the game before you get set up. I think you're going to survive that nonsense. And they're the ones that first ones to go down. I downloaded the game called Zom. You never heard of that before? That would be one of the most spookiest, darkest, most creepiest zombie games I've seen so far. Check that out. I played it like one time. I couldn't take it. I actually had to get rid of it. It's not satanic or anything. It's just really, really dark. It's really creepy. As a matter of fact, believe it or not, BioShock took me 3 attempts to play it. That whole thing about going down and hearing them slicers talk when they're in the elevator and all, and just not knowing what's waiting for me. But I'm glad, I am so glad I took that leap, man. I tell you, they have to bring out another BioShock. They just have to. Gee whiz. I mean, I don't think the people who developed it are around anymore, but they have to bring out another one. If you never played BioShock, you missed out big time. I mean, you can still play it and all. Man, it's an amazing, amazing game. People, just for a minute. This unit off. The first time I found out about the Christie projector. See, I got the Fallout 76. I'm gonna check that out tonight. But I tell you one thing. The Christie projectors. I never even heard of a Christie. When I first started, I found out about a Christie by a customer. Customer told me about a Christie. Told me about this projector he bought, and he said he took the projector down to. He said he should have took it down to the local dealership to get it fixed, but he didn't. He took it down to this shop, and they closed up shop and they left with this projector. And I'm like, who the freak closes up a shop and leaves with a projector? And I wanted to go look these things up, and they are very, very expensive projectors. Very expensive projectors. The ones I get are older models. But if you were to get a Christie brand new, like the Christie LW 400, which is a projector you can pick up on eBay for about $100. But if you were to get that projector brand new, they're $2,000 for that projector. So it's an amazing machine. So yeah, they stripped it for parts because the lens and all that, you get $10,000 for one of those lenses. Easy, 10, 20 grand for a lens. Coming off for Christmas, depending on what lens they got installed on it. The short throw lenses, a lot of money. Ultra short throw, oh yeah, I would definitely take that off. If I had an ultra short throw lens for any venue projector, I'd take that off. Definitely remove it, because you could come up missing. I'm not trying to say everybody does it at the end of the day, but I'm just saying I wouldn't just trust it with anybody. I just wouldn't do it. No. And I'm not trying to put other people and say people do this at the end of the day, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, your lens definitely go missing. Lamps, all that stuff. Lamps are very expensive. Barcode lamps are about $1,500 for their lamps. But yeah, that's what I found out. I found out from a customer who told me about it. And I was like, who the freak steals a freaking projector and just closes up shop? And I went to look and I go, oh, okay, I see why. His projector was worth probably about 80 grand. Now, you know, like I said, you can get Christie's used for much cheaper than that. But if you had a brand new model, and that's what he had, brand new, yeah, I would take it to the dealership to get it repaired. Let me see. I don't want to badmouth anybody then, because there could be good people at the end of the day that could basically repair the projector and do an outstanding job. It's just that it's kind of crazy. Just closed the shop and took his projector. And I was like, what the frick is a Chrissy? And I looked it up and I found out what this projector was. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta have one of these things. I gotta see these things that actually function. And sure enough, I saw an older model. So the LX400. Someone had one for about $150 and I bought it. And I go, okay, I see why. Yeah, Christie's are they call they're the top tier projectors. So your Optima, this Optima has a venue, but Optima wouldn't be in that field. Optima, maybe Sony, but the top tiers would be Barco, Ronco, and Chrissy. There's another one too. I can't. It's from Germany. I can't afford to get that thing. I can't even get a used one right now. I couldn't give a used barcode right now. But used barcode are expensive. Can't even get one of them right now. That's a really expensive machine. I saw somebody selling one for $250, and it had no lens on it. Oh, they're definitely gonna take the lens off. I can tell you that right from the door. They're gonna remove the lens. You get a barcode with a lens on it, you are truly, truly blessed. Extremely blessed if you get one. But chances are they're going to take it off. And the reason why they're going to take it off because the lens costs more than the freaking projector. That lens is a couple $1,000. And the lamps, they're going to take the lamps off too. The lamp's going to cost you around maybe about $500, $600 if you're lucky. If most likely you're going to be sitting up there paying maybe $1,500, $1,600 for your lamps. That's why I tell people when you look at venue projectors, the first thing you look at when you look at the projector, make and model of it, how much the lamps are going to cost you and how much the lens is going to cost you. Because what they do, some people do is they turn the projector on to make it look like there's a lens there, but there's no lens there. If you look up close and you see 4 screws staring you in the face, that means they took the lens off. So just look up and see how much it's going to cost you. At the end of the day, how much it's going to cost you. If you get a short throw lens, which is extremely rare, these have short throw lenses on them. But if you get a short throw lens on them, this is rare because usually they don't leave those on. And sometimes I had one of them that actually was installed on. So you're lucky if you get one of those. But yeah, some project on top. Chrissy's. When I talk to them, they use Chrissy and Universal Studios. They use them for concerts, big shows. That's what they use Chrissy's for. Sony's once in a while you bump into some NECs, but mostly Barcode, Chrissy, and Roncos. And there's another one too, which I can't pronounce it. Okay, well, let me see if I got everything off. It's all right there, screen's down, that's all goody gumdrops. All right, people, I'm going to be processing orders on Tuesday to get everybody done out, get them taken care of. Thank you for the support, we do appreciate it. I am going to be knocking out the 106-inch, which I want to do with 16 ounces to see how far that covers. And we got to do a spray-on application, and we have to have the screen outside. If it doesn't rain, we'll be outside today. All right, got to go. Thank you all. Be safe out there, and God bless. I'm beat.